Hello guys, and welcome to my first actual video of 2024. My dogs. Well, actually, speaking of dogs, we have a little visitor today. Here, we have a little visitor again. It's been a little while since you guys have seen her in a video, but she's here. So, there she is. Where's the camera? Here she is. Okay, so this video was supposed to be my 2024 most anticipated releases, for like physical media, kind of to go along with, my most anticipated movie releases, as in terms of theatrical. But yeah, I don't know what's coming out, in September and October, right? So I figured I would just make this my wish list video because I have enough to go off of. So that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first movie on my little sticky note here is one I desperately want for my collection. I don't have it on DVD or anything, and that's Silver Streak with Gene Wilder. And Richard Pryor, of course.
Is it over? Shit.
Now, I love this movie. It's one of the greatest train films of all time, period. Of course, it's got Willy Wonka himself, right? So, I really want this movie to be part of my collection, but the Blu-ray is out of print, and it's $40 for one, at least $40 for one, right, on eBay. And I don't want to dump that much money on a standard Blu-ray, right? And because I just don't have that money. I'm still unemployed. So, I'm hoping that it either gets a Blu-ray re-release or a 4K upgrade, so I don't have to fork out all that money for one. What I'm hoping doesn't happen is it doesn't get released by a boutique label. Sorry, the dog. Because I don't have any. The most boutique labels I have are Kino Lorber and Scream Shout Factory, right? I don't have anything beyond that, right? Because I can't afford them. I can't afford Vinegar Syndrome or Criterion. So I hope it doesn't get made by any such companies. Nothing against them, just their prices. The next one is highly unlikely. We're kind of past the point where it would have been done, and it's also not really profitable. I think they kind of want to sweep it under the rug. But that's 2013's The Lone Ranger. This is probably my favorite movie of all time. And I unfortunately do not have a Blu-ray of it. I only have the standard DVD of it. Last year, actually, though, during the summer, Walmart had it as a seasonal re-release on Blu-ray, which I should have gotten. I should have picked it up, but it would be a great movie in 4K. There's some actually really beautiful shots in this movie. So, in the shots that do have animation and CGI, they're pretty good. Sorry, Rox. I just kind of poked her nose with my nail. So I'd love to see it, but last year was the 10th anniversary of it, and nothing. So probably not gonna happen. Also, rest in peace to Tom Wilkinson. Figure I'd throw that out there. I have one more standard release movie, I guess, and that is Gremlins 2. Gremlins 1, there, just got a 4K a couple years ago. But Gremlins 2 doesn't get any love, right? Except from NECA, right? Dog hair. But Gremlins 2 doesn't really get any love. So it'd be nice to see it get a 4K. Because some people are starting to kind of pick up on it and how ahead of its time it was. So I'd like to see it kind of re-enter the spotlight. Because it's my favorite of the two. So I'd really like to see it, and I also like to get rid of this ugly 3-pack I have right here with the Goonies. So yeah, Gremlins 2. Alright, so now the rest of my list is going to be all from streaming services and titles that I hope get put onto physical media, because now we're starting to see shows like Wednesday get put onto disc, and so I'm hoping. And we're also seeing I think The Mandalorian just got put onto disc, and Loki. So maybe other studios will start to, put more onto discs, right? So the first one is Goosebumps, the 2023 show. I don't think it's gonna happen, but maybe. My video's not that boring, okay? But I don't think it's gonna happen. But what might happen is Goosebumps 1990s might get put out. Maybe not this year. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But the 30th anniversary for that's coming up. So yeah, when that comes out, we might get that. But otherwise, I don't think we're gonna get the 2023 show because it wasn't that big of a success. And I frankly don't think we're gonna get season 2 either, which is unfortunate. Because I enjoyed it, but at least I enjoyed it enough, right? But my second one, we got half of it. Let's get the other half. Stranger Things. We got the first 2 seasons. Now it's time to get season 3 and season 4 onto disc. My favorite of the 2, or favorite of the 4 seasons, right? My favorite 2 seasons. Let's get them onto disc, right? They were both pretty successful. Let's get them out before season 5, right? Let's build up that hype. They might not come out this year. They might come out closer to season 5 if they were to come out. But I mean, I could dream, right? But I was hoping season 3 would come out right before season 4. It didn't happen. But I mean, there's only so much money that they can hope to make off of new subscriptions on Netflix. So, but we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll have to wait until after Stranger Things finishes in order to get these. But hopefully, when they do release them, if they do, they do them separately. So we don't end up buying, seasons 3, 4, and 5 in one pack. That would suck, right? Or we buy the whole show in one pack. Because then we have the first 2 seasons for what, right? Alright, I got another Netflix title, or a couple titles. That's the Fear Street trilogy. Kind of think we might get them, because the Babysitter movies were just released onto disc. Limited to 2,000 copies, though. And I think that we might get them because 3 more titles were set to be revealed, Netflix movies, Netflix originals, by the same person who's making those, and we haven't gotten them yet. And there's 3 Fear Street movies, so I think that there's a possibility. So I'm holding out hope. If they do make them, I'm gonna get on that like flies on shit, that. So I have lots of hope and faith that's what it could be. My next 2 shows were deviating from Netflix. We're gonna go to Hulu next for Only Murders in the Building. Mentioned this before. I would love Only Murders in the Building. I have nothing to show my love for this show other than I got to visit the Arconia, right? That's I have a picture of it, right? And that's it. That's all I have of it. And I'd love to have something else I can say that I physically hold and say I like Only Murders in the Building, right? So a disc set would be nice for that. Now that we have 3 seasons and a 4th one on the way, now would be a good time, right? Drop the first 2 seasons, right? And then you could drop the 3rd season at season 5, right? Oh man, I was there since I've been here since season 1 for Only Murders. Man, that saying season 5, even though season 4 is not even probably filmed yet, it makes me feel old, right? But I'd love to see Only Murders in the Building, seriously. All right, I got one more show, except it's not really a show, is it? We might actually get it because of that reason, the reason that it's part of an existing IP, and that is it's the Continental, from the John Wick series. Now this premiered on Peacock earlier this year. It's a 3-part miniseries, I guess, is what it would be. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I think I enjoyed it more than any of the John Wick films. I mean, the ending kind of got a little weird, but the whole, like final episode taking over the Continental, that was really cool. And I'd love to have that here. Forget keeping the John Wick like Target covers. Like I don't even care about that if the Continental, had to be different. Man, I just want the Continental. That would be epic. I'd love to have that, right? But I'm not sure if it would happen though. So, but we'll have to see. It's all it's all about what Peacock wants to do. I'm not really sure what they think about physical media and whatnot. So we'll have to see. But, all right, everyone. So that has been my 2024 wish list for movies, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any titles that you guys want to see be released on physical media or upgraded or anything of the sort, do let me know. I mean, I personally, I think it would be cool if Shout Factory got to do Fear Street, because they would make some pretty cool covers. But all right. Anyway, that's it for this video. So stay tuned for my next video. I have no clue what it's going to be at this point. Maybe it's my monthly haul. I don't know. It's not like it's going to be a slow couple months, guys. I'm sorry about that, but that's how it's going to be. No major holidays or anything, so to build up towards. But all right. Thank you guys for watching.